I said it.
Like 5 steps ago.
Let's go. Come on. Move back.
We'll see you soon, babies.
Don't go anywhere. Move back. Where's this place? Where am I exactly?
Nothing outside of it to explain it. And the other being the simulation hypothesis, that our universe exists as a virtual construct and depends on information processing happening outside of space-time. Dr. Whitworth looked at all the facts that have been gathered from experimental results. This well-established cosmological model demonstrates that space-time was created by a single event billions of years ago, at a point in the distant past. From the materialist view that our universe is all there is, as an objective, independent reality, the fact that the Big Bang came from nothing is very hard to explain. How could everything come from nothing? But if you look at the universe as a virtual construct, the Big Bang model works perfectly. Space is quantized, time is quantized, energy is quantized. Everything is made of individual bits, which means the universe has a finite number of components, which means it has a finite number of states, which means it's computable. If the true nature of the universe is indeed digital, that we do in fact have quantum bits of space and time, and that there's nothing that you cannot compute, and at the moment there is no evidence against this, then it's entirely consistent with the simulation hypothesis. Well, how does it take control of our experience? Are we, in a sense, already doing this, but simply unaware of it? Okay, for the sake of argument, let's say the data does fit the simulation hypothesis better than it fits materialism. That's all well and good. But is there any solid evidence of computer programming in nature? It seems there is. Theoretical physicists have a very strong plausibility argument, or even a proof. The first established the photon as the particle associated with light, overturning many years of understanding light as a purely wave-like phenomenon.
Look, there's this lighter
He used
one.
this new description of light to
There's
explain the
the green.
photoelectric effect. In another
There's
paper, he
this
mathematically
burgundy one
proved
over
the
here.
existence of atoms, something that
So
was
this is the
still
brown one?
debated at the time.
And the
And
burgundy
he actually
one?
calculated their
It's right
size. He introduced. In one of them, he answers the age-old question, why is the sky blue? He solved the problem by examining the cumulative effects of light scattering by individual molecules in the atmosphere. Just another day at the office. Easily solved by the simulation hypothesis. Space seems to be an illusion created by the virtual construct. We get a pattern like they're waves, not like little objects. How can pieces of matter create an interference pattern like waves? It doesn't make sense.
Look at how nice
At
it is.
first, physicists thought that the electrons were bouncing off each other to create this interference pattern. So, in 1961, Klaus Johnson at the University of Tübingen in Germany modified the experiment to fire